It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS.
There's no way on earth he's doing that without being our recruiting customer. There's no way he's doing that.
Yeah.
And we're not having that conversation. And I said, that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about this, my team. We are changing the world. How do you think he's going to bed at night, having 15 employees instead of 2 when he's trying to get to 15? Mm-hmm. How do you think his spouse and him are getting along? How do you think he's having lots more fun with his kids? All those things matter, man. We're changing lives. And again, I say that in case somebody's listening that we couldn't help you for whatever reason. I wish we could have, but like I tell my team, about 90% of the people that come to us, we help just pretty damn good, I think.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm proud of that.
With a thing that's a massive moving target and different, like, and you and I talk about this all the time, how easy our bookkeeping business is. Like, bookkeeping is the same. It's not a moving target. We just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. We can get better. We can do better at reporting. We can do better at communication. We can like set a better expectation and outline things better. There's always room to improve, but the accounting rules don't change massively. The types of customers that we have do the same things, one to the next. And if they're in Dallas or if they're in Rhode Island or if they're in Portland, Oregon, it doesn't matter. We do the same things over and over and over again. And recruiting, the industry that they're in matters. The position that they're hiring for matters. The location that they're in matters. If there's an Amazon warehouse next to them matters, right? All of these other inputs that change the game. Now, the cool thing is, where I'm a little bit jealous is, it does give us, not jealous, I mean, like, it's our business, but it gives us a cool way to add value in that, because there's so many variables and because it's complex, the expertise needed can be that. Now, like, accounting requires a lot of expertise too, but it's the same expertise over and over again, as opposed to like constantly chasing a moving target. But man, yeah, back to your point of like changing the world, and you hit on it a little bit with like how much you can change a business owner's life. The things that keep us up at night are employee related things. Yep. It's always employee related things. Yep. So whether you're short on employees or you have employees that aren't doing what you're asking them to do, or, you had a certain expectation and they didn't fulfill it, or something bad happened to them. Like, we've had that happen plenty of times. Yeah. Where bad things happen to our employees. We lose so much sleep over that. We care about them. Like, that's the thing that hurts us. Right. And so that's the coolest thing about recruiting, is that we can help the thing that our business owners lose sleep over. We get to directly impact that thing.
And think about it, to that point, a real life scenario. I've got 100 clients and I've got 10 employees. I lose 3 clients today. I don't like that, but I'm not going out to dinner with my wife that night. I'm not playing with my kids that night. If I lose 3 of my 10 employees today, you think about, your spouse is going to think, what the hell happened to you? What is your problem? Why aren't you eating? Why aren't you sleeping? Why aren't we having marital affairing things? All those things change, man. Your life changes completely. Yep. 3 employees leave and it's a nightmare. 3 clients leave. Your bank account really doesn't change that much in this market. Give me 2 days and I'll fill that up.
Yep. I love, to that point, I love the Dean Smith story of when Dean lost 2 employees and he was using us, and he had 2 employees in the hopper, and within 48 hours, he had 2 guys like there working, because he like was doing the hopper strategy, and he was ABC in it, always be recruiting. And yeah, like, the amount of sleep you use if you lose 2 employees and then you don't have a backup plan. You don't have people, you haven't been always recruiting. You've been like waiting for something bad to happen or waiting for the growth to need the next person. I just think that like that type of story of the system doing what it's supposed to do and the person executing it perfectly, and just like his wife doesn't realize how lucky she is. Right? Like, she's the one that would have lost the most, because he would have been working 80 hours a week until he found more employees. Instead, he had them in a day. Last night did my late night happy hour show a night early because we got a party tonight. I had James Mansky on, who has Elkhorn Lawn Care in Omaha. He has a book called Thinking Horizontally. He's got a coaching program and he does like free coaching once a week. It's super, super cool program, but he also has like a paid for coaching program too. He and I were talking about, this is a thing that I'm super thankful in our bookkeeping business, but he and I were talking about the inflection point in your business where you go from being demand driven to being capacity driven. So if you think about when our business is small, we need the demand first, like Cleveland Home Cleaning for us. We have to go get the demand. And then once we have the demand, and we got to stress the hell out of our team. And once we have enough demand, then we can go find the employee. And that, like, right now in that world is really tough because it's not like you can just turn around and find the employee. So when you're small, that gets really tricky because you need the demand first. The demand has to pull your capacity along. There's a point where that flips, where you get so big that, and you have enough employees that, and you know the marketing levers you're going to pull too. Like, you know where you're going to go find your customers. And so then it's not, I need to go find more customers first, and then I'll go find the capacity. It's, I'm going to go hire people, and then we're going to go find the demand, or we know the demand is coming and we know which levers we're going to pull. So as long as we can find the people and train the people, then we'll go get the demand. And I was reflecting on that last night. It's something that I'm super thankful about because our bookkeeping business is there now. Yeah. Janelle and I were talking about that this week. Like, yep, in December and January, like, we're probably going to add 40 clients or so over like the holiday period here. So that's a full-time bookkeeper. Like, and we better, it's nice to have some part-timers too, to kind of like fill some of the, well, you got like 16 bookkeepers. We can spread work out, right? So like the conversation changes where if you hire another person, you can spread the existing workload out because percentage-wise, you haven't added that much, right? If you have 10 employees and you add one employee, you've only grown by 10%. It's easy to spread work out from everybody else and not detriment their paycheck too much. Yeah. Whereas if you have 3 employees and you add an employee, everybody loses 33% of their workload to the new person to get them up to speed. And so that gets like super tricky to get that next employee, which is why you need the demand first. Right. And then you get the employee. And on the bookkeeping side, we just now got to that point where it's like, oh, let's just go hire a couple people. Like, we know we're going to need them. Molly Moran in the house. What's up, Molly?
Hey, Molly.
Hey, guys. Molly's got the best socks in the world. God, what did they say? Was it, there's an F-bomb on them, but I forget. Molly, you'll have to chime in the comments. Maybe I'll buy myself a pair of those for Christmas. Like, fuck yeah, or something like that.